I can't hear y'all. We ready to keep the show moving? Next guy, man, good friend of mine, good friend of y'all's, man. Originally from Fredericksburg. He's gonna be the new head writer for a new show that's coming on CBS in January called Get Up DC. He's all over the comedy scene, man. I think graduated from James Monroe High School. First time back in town. Start making some noise right now. Start making some noise right now for Leon Scott.
What's going on, Fredericksburg? Yeah, my family's right over here. Yeah. Oh man, love y'all. So everybody had a good Thanksgiving, I take it? Everybody's Thanksgiving was good?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, man, good food, you know, all the traditional stuff. Trump, like, pardoned that turkey and everything. You know, one thing, I hope that turkey apologized immediately. I said thank you immediately, you know, because it's gonna be hell to pay, as you see. All right, y'all don't watch that LeVar Ball shit, okay? I thought maybe y'all would be with me on that. So let me say this. I live in DC now. It's not that far away. I'm gonna say, when y'all visit DC, I need everybody in this room to go check out the African American History Museum. If you haven't done it, check out the Blacksonian. You got to see it. You got to see the Blacksonian with your 2 eyes. It's amazing. But what you need to know about the Blacksonian, first and foremost, is it's massive. It takes forever to get through that. It takes an hour and a half just to get through the first floor. And I'm telling you this, it's huge. And I know this because I was in there one day and I got tired. And I was walking with my friends, and I was like, hey, let's slow down and take a break. But then I looked up at the wall, and I was like, yeah, this is the last place on earth I should complain about being tired. Because I'm looking at pictures of people that marched from like Selma, Alabama to Juneau, Alaska. In church shoes. And they didn't complain about shit, they just did it, you know? So, if I complain about being tired in here, I'm gonna go home and get haunted by civil rights ghosts. I'm gonna wake up that night to, I didn't know you was a bitch. I'm glad y'all like Dr. King calling me a bitch, by the way. That's very classy, audience, very classy. Let's keep on talking about my heroes. I got to do a show recently for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I don't know if y'all know what that is. This oh yeah, thank you. Somebody's woke over there, and I appreciate it. Yeah. It basically, they grant wishes for very sick children, and it made me think about when I was a kid. The celebrity I would have wanted to meet then is not who I'd want to meet now. Because if you'd asked me at 5 years old, who do you want to meet? I would say Hulk Hogan. Exactly, Hulk Hogan's racist as shit. We didn't know that back then. But you know, we know that now. And I don't want to meet him, and he probably don't want to meet my black ass either. He don't want to meet me. But man, it's crazy. We found out that he's racist. We found out he's racist because of that lawsuit. He won a lawsuit. He won like $100 million from his website. Yeah, and it's amazing that he won that case. And it's not amazing because he didn't have a case. It's amazing that he won because he wore a do-rag to court every day of the trial. Think about that. Like, for someone who says the N-word as much as Hulk Hogan, that is the blackest shit you can do in your life. It is so black. Black people, we can't do it. If I go to court and I'm wearing a do-rag, my lawyer's gonna be like, oh, we're pleading guilty today, huh? Just saying. But I feel conflicted though. I feel conflicted because Hulk Hogan, he's so charismatic. Hulk is so charismatic. I would sneak into a Klan rally just to watch him speak. It's gonna be entertaining. I just want to see him on stage, just like, you know what, brother? What you gonna do when Hulkamania gets racist on you? I did that shit. I'm like, yeah, help us get these out. Oh, wait a minute, no. Forgot I was black. Oh, the fast one, oh. The real white supremacists, they could have used Hulk Hogan, man. They needed some guidance. They could have used his leadership. They were out there marching with AR-15s and citronella tiki torches, just ready for niggas and mosquitoes at the same time and shit. They needed leadership, you know. Man. So, I'm not gonna get too political. I'm just gonna say this. I did go to the Women's March though. That's the only protest I did this year. I went to the Women's March in January. And it was beautiful. It was amazing. Oh, thank you. Yes, clap for unity and all that stuff. It was a beautiful sight because people came together from all walks of life. And it was also entertaining and hilarious because people came together from all walks of life and had a bunch of awkward conversations around each other. And a friend of mine, she's wearing a shirt. Her shirt said Black Girl Magic. So someone walked up to her and said, "Oh, I like your shirt. I want to get one that says White Girl Magic." And so me being me, I was like, "Oh, you mean one that says privilege?" And I'm glad y'all liked it because she did not like it at all. I thought it was gonna die at that march. I thought we were gonna get killed by someone wearing a pussy hat. It was terrible. It was like, oh man, it was mildly terrifying. But yeah. Let's shift gears. I want to talk about music. I want to talk about my favorite R&B singer of all time, Barack Obama. Y'all remember when he was at the church and he just started singing Amazing Grace at the church? Y'all remember that? Yeah, man, that was incredible because, I mean, I don't know if y'all know how hard it is to break out in the song uninvited at a black church. That shit can go left quickly. Here's how you know Obama pulled it off, though. When Obama was up there singing, no old black ladies yelled out, "Take your time, baby." Now, for those of you on this side that are not familiar with, that don't speak old black lady, the words "take your time, baby," that is old black woman code for someone that's struggling. That means we need a miracle right now. Stop singing. That's what that shit means. So Obama, he pulled it off. Man, he pulled it off. I had musical dreams though. I had musical dreams. I didn't want to sing though. I didn't want to be a singer. I wanted to be an R&B talker. Y'all remember how Boyz II Men had that dude with the voice of God? He would just talk over slow jams. Exactly. So I think he had a really deep voice. He had the voice of God. He would just talk over slow jams. I wanted to do that. I just wanted to get on the track and take it over. Just like, "Baby, I'm sorry. I didn't know that was your sister. Baby, don't go, baby, please. I just wanted to do that shit." But they don't have any people like that in R&B anymore. So I don't know if y'all know of any bands that's hiring. Looking for a brother that looks like Elderbarge, but sounds like Barry White. I got resumes. I'm in the back. Also, I got the look ready. I wore my sexy jacket for y'all tonight. Check it out. I'm gonna pause for the benefit of flash photography right now. All right, there we go. You didn't get a picture. It's too late. All right. My favorite R&B singer, my favorite singer of all time was Prince, though, man. Prince was a legend, man. Yeah, I miss Prince, man. I miss Prince, and it wasn't even just his music, man. His whole aura was amazing. He didn't age for like 3 decades. He was just dainty and delicate and delectable since 73 or something. It's crazy. Man, the dude was like a Twilight vampire mixed with glitter. It was just awesome. Man, for real. You made eye contact with Prince, you were gonna be gay for 3/10 of a second. That's just how it worked. And I know this because I was walking through Barnes & Noble one day. I was walking through the bookstore. And I walked past the magazine aisle and Prince was like on the cover of Essence. We locked eyes. 2 butterflies just floated out of nowhere and landed on my nipples like. I don't even know what happened to my shirt. I'm just chest naked, glistening and confused in the middle of Barnes & Noble. Like, that's what it sounds like when Derek's crying. What the fuck? Oh man, it was the power of the purple. He had that, man. Power of the purple. Yeah. So anybody love hip hop in here? Any hip hop fans in the house? All right, that's what I'm talking about. All right. My favorite hip hop group of all time was Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love Bone. It wasn't about their music though. It wasn't even their music. It was the concept. Thugs singing in harmony. That's it. Simple. It's ghetto. It's brilliant. I love it. Like for real. I didn't even need to see Bone Thugs perform. I just want to see a practice. I want to see how 4 thugs construct harmony. I just want to catch them in the studio. I want to catch them huddled around the mic in the studio, just like boom, 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 boom. Hey, nigga, you was flat. No, it's supposed to go. And I'm gonna miss everybody. And I'm gonna miss everybody. Get that shit right. I just want to see 4 thugs fight over harmony, man. For real, this is. I feel like that would just be beautiful. It would just make my day. Set my spirit free, yes. Where do I want to go for here? I'm in a good mood. I'm feeling good. I'm really great, actually, because my beard is finally starting to grow back. I had to cut my beard for a job interview because I wanted to look corporate. I didn't want to scare people, and I wanted to look corporate, and got the job. But before I cut my beard, it was amazing. It was regal. My beard was majestic. I looked around this room to see if there was any beard competition, and no, there was none. My beard was so righteous. When it was at its peak, I could go on any street corner in America and just do this. And a hunk would just land on my arm like, ah! That shit was cartoonishly awesome. But what I missed about the beard, though, is it gave me edge. Because I don't know if the jacket and the rest of it gave it away. I'm not the scariest looking black dude in the world. I'm the black guy that white people go to when they want directions. I'm that dude. I am your friendly neighborhood Negro. That's me. But when I had that beard, I was scaring people. I had a little edge to me. I was walking down the street with the beard. There was a white lady coming from the opposite direction, and she saw me. She saw my beard, she stopped, she turned around, and she crossed the street. I was like, yes! Finally! I already had the big dick and the bad credit, but now, I have arrived at stereotype, N-word level unlocked, urethra. I have found it. Oh, man. Living the dream. Yeah. Okay. Where do I go from stereotypes? All right. Yeah. Well, I did get the greatest backhanded compliment of all time recently. I was out with a friend of mine for her birthday. She turned 24. I'm much older than 24, so I was by far the oldest person at that party. And we go to this bar, and the bartender looked at everybody's ID. And he looked at mine last, and he was like, "Good for you, man." That was the nicest way anybody ever said, "You don't fucking belong here. What are you doing? Why are you here? What are you doing with these people? Go home. Be old." I don't know. That's what he was telling me, and it hurt. It hurt because it made me think about all the stuff I'm too old to do right now. Number one thing, dick pics. I'm way too old to be doing that. So I'm like, I wish I don't, but I'm just saying. I realize I'm aged out of it. I'm aged out of it. You guys need to know that too. There's a cutoff age. You gotta stop at a certain point. I realized it because I thought about the first one that I ever sent. It was so long ago, I took it with a real camera. Dude, I had to take a memory card out of a camera. I had to put it into a computer. I had to upload my dick. So that someone could download my dick. And this was like in the AOL dial-up days, so it took forever. So it was like, loading. Ladies, it is still loading, ladies. It is still loading. It is still loading. I just hit y'all with a dick joke within a dick joke, by the way. That was dickception. That's what that was right there. Like the only way that joke could have been like classier is if I got the dick pic taken at Ola Mills. Like I got studio photography. Like, you know, the beautiful backdrop. Dick up front. The silhouette in the background. Just like, oh, that would have been high art. That would have been amazing. Oh my god. I make that my Facebook profile picture. Probably get kicked off of Facebook. All right, I'm gonna stop talking about this region of my body because my family's all here. So let's class things up. Let's talk about something a little more tasteful. Morning sex. Okay, no, this is I'm just saying. Alex talked about it before. It's like it is the best way to start your day. It's better than Folgers. It is the best way. It's like the best part of waking up. Getting your next. I'm sorry. Okay, all right. Was that too much? Okay, all right. Please don't disown me, family. All right, But my favorite part about morning sex is not even the sex. It's really just getting it started. That's the best part. Is getting it started. You know, when you wake up first and your lady's just laying there next to you. Half her hair looks amazing. The other half just matted down and just, fucked up, But you gotta make her feel beautiful, so you gotta sweet talk her. You're just like, "Oh, girl, you look incredible. You look like a sexy Frederick Douglass." Hey, don't y'all knock that abolitionist love until you try it. Don't you? Go to the Blacksonian, you'll appreciate that joke a little more. Yeah, yeah, but you know. All right, I'm gonna say this one because the person who inspired this joke is in the room. No, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's about Black History Month. It's my favorite time of year. Favorite time of year because my mom used to do a trivia thing with her class, and it's just funny. Yes, it's funny because like it got to a point where if a lot of those kids, if the answer wasn't Martin Luther King, they did not know it, and it's kind of awesome. But she told me about this one, and she was like, they asked this little boy who was the first Black Supreme Court justice, and he hit the buzzer real hard like he knew the answer. He was like, Judge Mathis. I would have been like, man, you wasn't even the first Black TV judge. What's wrong with you? You just skipped over Maybelline, Joe Brown, all of them, man. Just teach your children well. Let them lead the way, you know. All right. Well, I guess I stopped talking about sex. I stopped talking about my mom's students. So I just talk about something else that I love talking about, which is racial profiling. No, and the good kind. The kind that I get because I'm a very curly-haired, very beige Black man, so people don't know how to profile me. I confuse people, and it works out for me. Like, I've gotten jobs because of that. No, seriously, I got an email from a casting director. The email said, "You're being considered for a role in House of Cards." And I was like, this is before we knew about Kevin Spacey. So I was excited. I was like, yes, this sounds kind of awesome. And then I scrolled down to see what the role was, and the role said man in Pakistani market. Yeah. Told you my beer game was strong. I almost got that job, yeah, but that wasn't even the first time that happened. I actually got hired at National Council of La Raza, which I don't know if you're familiar with what that is. It's basically the NAACP for Hispanic folks. Yeah, it is. They hired me, and 2 weeks into this job, my coworkers took me to lunch, and they were telling me about right after my interview. You said, "Oh, it was hilarious. Your boss was looking at your resume like, oh, I like Leon. Leon knows his stuff. We should give Leon more money." And then she read a little further down and saw that I went to a black college. She was like, "Oh, wait a minute. That's not Leon, that's Leon. Oh my God. I know Smith, what have we done?" No. So, all I'm saying, racial profiling for the win for my wallet. Fredericksburg, this has been awesome. Hey, check out, like I said, I'm writing for a show called Get Up DC starting in January, very early in the morning, 6 a.m., hosted by Reese Waters. It's very funny. So start setting your clocks to get up at 6 a.m. and cut it on Channel 9. All right, see y'all later, bye.
Y'all let him in, let him in, let him in. Ain't none of y'all niggas gonna get up at 6. Niggas barely get to work on time, Leon. Y'all give it up for Leon. Give it up for Leon.
Thank you, man.
Whole family.